I think many of you may know me because I have done a class. Certainly, I've done classes on geniuses of American theater, Broadway composers, also on movie musicals. This is not about movie musicals. This is about the music that is written for film. So think of John Williams rather than Fred Astaire. And I think it's just a really interesting subject to talk about. I think a lot of the music we learn is by listening to film. And just think of some movies where the music really adds a lot to it, and that's what this class is going to be about. So think of Gone with the Wind, the Gone with the Wind theme. Think of the Psycho shower scene, the slashing violins. Think of the violin in Schindler's List, fanfares in Star Wars, etc. And I think you'll get a sense that if you took those out of the film would be very, very different. Film music is interesting. It gives composers a lot of creativity. And that's what we're going to talk about in terms of the types of music that the sounds that they have, the types of instruments they use in putting together the film scores. So of course is going to have a lot of history. We're going to go back to the early days, the silent films, which actually had a lot of music in them. We're going to talk about the technology involved in recording. And then we're going to watch a lot of film excerpts while we go. And we're going to see how film music really developed from the classical music of the 19th century and how it changed over time. Certainly the film music of the 1930s and 40s, great time for film music, is different from the 50s and 60s. A lot of changes in what composers wrote, how they wrote it, what people were expecting. So we're going to go through the history again with a lot of film. If you've taken my music classes, or math classes, I like to highlight biography. So we are going to stop and focus on some of the greats. Erich Wolfgang Korngold, Bernard Herrmann will be a couple, but I'm going to carry it up to the here and now as we move from full orchestras to small bands, jazz, and in some synthesizer, and then get back to big orchestral sounds with a lot of the themes that we have. So I think this is a class, if you like movies, if you like music, I hope that's most of you, you'll have a chance to learn about film music, what makes it great, and hopefully see some great film excerpts as I do in my other classes. I'll be sending out quite a bit of material after the class sessions. There will be 6. And again, these start in October. So I'm hoping you'll join me in October, even though it's in the morning. Get your popcorn out and enjoy some time at the movies. Thank you very much.